Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's take a look at Succinct or the proof token. The reason I'm covering this token because the token is doing really well. As you can see here, it is holding well. It continues to perform despite it is the newly launched token. And this is from my previous video, and it did actually ended up hitting this zone that I drew when I was covering this stone. So this was a pretty good demand zone, as you can see, and it actually ended up going under it, and after that it saw a massive you can say it saw a massive price increase as well. So let's have a look at it and what is happening with the proof or the success. So now we do have some bad news. That would be this one. So I will just unlock it from directly from this here. So on August 5th 2026, Succinct will unlock like 203 million tokens. So we are still like 1 year away, so we don't have to worry about that for now. Let's close this news. Anyways, now there is another news which is massive one. So basically zero knowledge is coming to Arbitrum, and Succinct or the proof is bringing that to Arbitrum. So they basically are teaming up with the Tandem, the venture studio of Offchain Labs, for 1 year exclusive strategic partnership to enable zero knowledge proving of Arbitrum chains, a major vote of confidence in the Succinct proven network. So this is going to be a big thing, I would say, for the Succinct as well as Arbitrum, I would say. Now there was also another partnership, or you can say there was another massive milestone that they were able to achieve as well. So that is like June, or you can say which one of the biggest analytics website on the crypto basically announced that now Succinct Labs is now live on the June. So they did basically give like a small description of what the prover is, or what the proof is. So basically Succinct is building the prover network, a marketplace where anyone can generate zero knowledge proofs for any software. Track proof auctions, network adoption, and cost efficiency are curables verifiable live on the June. So we have this dashboard, a really interesting one. So let's have a look at it. So as of now, we have it shows like the token claims. As you can see here, we have total stake like 14.1 million worth of proofs are staked, like 13 million proofs token are staked as of now. We have percentage of circulating supply 6.6. We have percentage of total supply like 1.36. We have staking breakdown as well, and this is protocols staking TVL, I believe. So the TVL continues to go up. I would say that's pretty good. Overall, we don't have anything beside that, I would say. Anyways, now if we take a look at some other things that we have going on with the token, that would be that it's doing really well, and you can also check the different announcements that they have going on. And if we talk about tokenomics, the token has a max supply of like 1 billion, and we will see the rest to be unlocked like in July of 2006. So there is still 1 year, so this token should not have any problem like for 1 year. It did have a problem when it launched. Of course, there were a lot of error farmers that sold the token, but I think that is all done. So as of now, the token seems to be free to move on. And if we talk about its price, it did basically like it did break out. So that breakout was a massive one. As you can see, the token basically ended up going up. So I think because of this breakout and the recent announcement that they have had, this was a big impact for the token in general. Now as of now, I think it seems like that it wants to go up. So but there is a resistance that it does need to overcome. So if the token can overcome this resistance, which is going to be around 1.17 or like 1.2, if it can like overcome this, we could be looking at a massive surge, most likely as high as 1.4 or even like as high as 1.3. That is a possibility, I would say. Now if we look at the token itself, it did secure the listing on one of the biggest exchanges. We have Upbit, Binance, Coinbase, and others. So basically the token is available on the most of the exchanges. So even if it sees like a slightest price surge, most of the traders will most likely hop on the token. So now, as of now, what I want this token to do ideally would be that it trades like somewhere around here and it makes a big high. So we could be looking at a high is 1.34. If it continues to hold. As of now, it did actually end up hitting this exact zone and it went down. So we do need, I think the token does need to go like in this exact range, and after that it can break out afterward as well. But again, the token seems to be doing really well, so we can also expect this as well. So it seems to be following this trend line, so this one. So we can also expect it to like trade here and do some consolidation. After that, hit this trend line, and after that it can like make this high as well. So it can also do that as well. So we have different possibilities, but again, the token overall seems to be really strong, as you can see here. So I think if like it can break from this resistance as I would say, if it can go like above let's say that $1.2, we could be looking at a surge I think we could be looking at a surge as this. So if it can like go above this level, we could be looking at surge as $1.4. And if you look at its market cap is relatively high, I would say like 223 million. But again, if we look at how it did when it launched, it actually ended up peaking slightly above $300 million, so like 331. So like we still have 100 million market cap, I would say. So there's a pretty good possibility that it can recover that market cap, but again, we never know what may happen in the crypto market. So I think if BTC or if BTC doesn't crash, we could be looking at surge as high as $1.4, because this was a big reversal, as you can see, and it actually ended up going up. So as long as it continues to hold this trend line, this one, I think we can expect eventually like $1.4. But if it does go break below this trend line, we could also be looking at like 92 cents or even lower than that. But again, the token does have a really good I would say demand zone somewhere around here. So even if it like goes down, I think it will most likely go up from this zone. So like 99 96 cents is a really good buy zone for this coin. Anyways, let's see what happens. But this was my analysis. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.